Now, with the Singapore-Malaysia land border set to reopen on Monday, security firms and other labour-reliant businesses are getting ready to receive Malaysian workers. But others are taking a more cautious approach. Isabel Lim reports in this second part of a CNA series on the resumption of Singapore-Malaysia travel links.
Nearly 14 Malaysian employees with Centurion Security have remained in Singapore over the past 5 months. That's since Malaysia put in place its movement control order to curb the spread of COVID-19. 4 of them will finally get to go home in a week's time, while a further 4 will be coming over. This under Singapore's periodic commuting arrangement with Malaysia, allowing citizens with long-term work permits in the other country to cross the border. While they will be subject to stay-home notices, COVID-19 swab tests and other conditions, their employer says it's a relief.
One of the biggest things will be the income opportunity, and sometimes even incurring the cost of coming back to Singapore now with the increased accommodation, transport, food arrangements is still more worthwhile than the employment options available for them back in Malaysia.
Centurion is hiring 2 private vehicles to meet its employees at the checkpoint when they arrive and will put them up at a dedicated stay-home notice location, a hotel in Little India. It's also planning to assist them with longer-term accommodation. Although this may incur cost, the company says it's worth it.
So for us in the security industry, manpower, we are very manpower reliant. It definitely has a very huge impact. It helps us a lot that we can have our Malaysian employees come back in. The benefit is huge, but of course we have to take into account that there are also costs incurred, and the net benefit, it's reduced but it's still there, and anything is better than nothing.
For other industries who don't face the same urgency, however, a more cautious approach is being adopted.
All construction sites have started in Singapore, but at different paces. So the productivity levels will also determine whether we need them immediately back. Why not we wait and see how it pans out for the next 1 month? And if it really smoothens out and you hear positive stories coming through, or the positive narratives coming through, that it's really seamless, I think a lot of people are going to start doing it.
Applications for work-related land border crossings covered by the PCA started on Monday, while the requirements and process were published at the start of the month.